I am Riker Lynch. I play Greg Randle in Colossal Youth. Greg is Ryder Jensen's best friend. Greg is the sort of the leader of the pack in high school. He's all about having fun and going crazy and causing trouble and throwing parties and going to parties. It's sort of like his whole MO. He is dating Erica at the first part of the movie, and then you'll see what happens as the movie goes on. But I'm very excited to play Greg. I think it's a very fun character. He's got a lot of energy, a lot of he's all about having a good time, and it's fun to sort of bring like that aspect to a high school movie, which I think, I feel like there's so many great high school movies out there, and Colossal Youth is I think it's going to be up there with the good ones. So. I think what intrigued me the most about the script was just the very realness of just like classic high school that it brings to the table, and meeting up with Scott, the director, and him being super cool with any sort of ad libs or any little extra ideas that you bring to your character. I think that's very important for an actor-director relationship, to be able to work with one another. And obviously, he has the ultimate final say at the end, but I like to always just bring options to the table that's going to help, make the scene the best it can possibly be. The first table read, we actually had like a Skype table read sort of a thing back in LA, and it was with Troy, myself, Kimmy, and Alexa. And it's funny because Alexa I've known for many years, and Troy and Kimmy were both on a TV show that my brother Ross was on. So it's kind of a small world, and meeting up with them and seeing everybody that is going to be a part of Colossal Youth, sort of having like a 6 degrees of separation between us. It was cool because it kind of felt like we already knew each other. So us having to play high school best friends, basically, it's going to come really naturally because we've already been hanging out. And then when we got to the table read with the rest of the cast, I think the 4 of us sort of clicked instantly because we already had like a solid foundation, and then the rest of the cast can sort of just jump on top of it. It's a really good vibe, and I think it brings a lot to the movie. When I found out the movie was taking place in San Antonio, my first thought was, because on tour out in San Antonio, it's one of my favorite cities, and there's so many great places. I love the Riverwalk, and my favorite margarita is actually from San Antonio. It's a prickly pear margarita, and it is my favorite, hands down. It is so good.